Imagine spending hours creating an illustration, editing a video, or rendering a 3D mode only for your computer to freeze at 99%. As digital artists, our ideas move fast. The last thing we want is hardware slowing us down. That is why building the right PC is about choosing components that work together to give you the best performance for your budget.
Before making our final selections, our team conducted canvassing of the actual market prices from various computer hardware stores and trusted online retailers to ensure that our component costs were accurate and up to date. This allowed us to choose the best performing hardware that fit within our 75,000 peso budget while providing the best value for digital artists and designers.
At the heart of our system is the AMD Ryzen 7700, paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 with 8GB of VRAM. Supporting these are the Gigabyte B650M Eagle AX motherboard, 32GB of DDR5 6000 memory, and a 2TB Lexar NM790 PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD for fast storage. To power the system, we selected the MSI Mag A750GL 750 wattage 80 plus cold fully modular power supply, while cooling is handled by the Deepcool AG400 tower cooler. For our display, we chose a 24-inch AOC IPS monitor with a 100Hz refresh rate, giving artists both accurate colors and a smoother viewing experience. We also included the Logitech MK120 keyboard and mouse for reliable everyday use, along with the XP Pen Star G640 graphics tablet, an essential tool for digital illustrations and graphic design. Finally, the computers run on Windows 11 Pro, which offers excellent compatibility with professional creative software.
Component selection: CPU, GPU, motherboard, RAM, and storage. Now, let's take a closer look at why we selected these components over the alternatives. Let's start with the processor. Our team chose the AMD Ryzen 7 7700 priced at 12,200 pesos, while one alternative used an Intel Core i7 12700, which costs around 27,000 pesos. We found that the Ryzen 7 7700 offers very similar performance for creative applications at less than half the price. Since programs like Photoshop, Premiere Pro, Blender, and After Effects rely on both single-core speed and multi-core performance, the Ryzen 7 7700's 8 cores and 16 threads makes it an excellent choice. This allowed us to invest more of our budget into other important components without sacrificing performance. Next is the graphics card, which is arguably one of the most important components for digital artists. We selected the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 8GB, costing 20,500 pesos. Though the RTX 5060 Ti 16GB delivers better performance, it also costs significantly more at around 37,000 pesos, consuming nearly half of our entire budget. On the other hand, the RTX 3050, found in some alternatives, is more affordable, but provides noticeably lower rendering and editing performance. We believe the RTX 5060 offers the best balance between price and performance. It also supports CUDA acceleration, AI-assisted features, hardware video encoding, and real-time ray tracing, all of which benefit creative software such as Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Blender. To connect these components, we selected the Gigabyte B650M Eagle AX motherboard. Compared to the alternatives, this motherboard offers support for AMD's latest AM5 platform, DDR5 memory, PCIe 5.0, built-in Wi-Fi 6, and Bluetooth. Choosing a newer platform also means the system has a better upgrade path in the future. Instead of replacing the entire computer, users can upgrade individual components as newer hardware becomes available. Moving on to memory, we selected 32GB of Team Group DDR5 6000 RAM. Some of the alternative builds only included 8GB or 16GB, which may be sufficient for everyday computing, but can become limiting when editing high-resolution photos, working with multiple Adobe applications, or rendering videos. We chose 32GB because it meets or exceeds the recommended specifications for most professional creative software, allowing smoother multitasking and reducing slowdowns during demanding workloads. Finally, for storage, we chose the Lexar NM790 2TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD. One alternative combined a 1TB SSD with a 2TB hard drive, which certainly provides more storage. However, hard drives are significantly slower than modern NVMe solid-state drives. Since digital artists constantly work with large project files, loading and saving speed directly affects productivity. Our 2 terabyte NVMe SSD provides enough capacity for creative work while delivering much faster boot times, application launches, and file transfers. These components form the core of our system, giving digital artists the speed and reliability they need for demanding creative workflows.
Aside from performance, our team also considered the environmental impact of this build. While desktop computers naturally consume more electricity than basic office PCs, choosing efficient and durable components can reduce their environmental footprint over time. One example is our MSI MAG A750GL 750-watt 80 plus gold power supply. An 80 plus gold certification means it converts electricity more efficiently, reducing wasted energy and generating less heat. Less heat also means that the cooling system doesn't have to work as hard, improving the overall efficiency of the computer. We also selected the AMD Ryzen 7 7700, which is known for delivering strong performance while maintaining good power efficiency. Combined with DDR5 memory, which consumes less power than previous generations, the system becomes more energy efficient without sacrificing performance. Another way this build supports sustainably is through upgradability. Because we chose the AM5 platform, users can upgrade components like the processor or graphics card in the future, instead of replacing the entire computer. Extending the lifespan of a PC helps reduce electronic waste and makes the system a more sustainable long-term investment. Now, let's compare our recommended build with the alternatives. Our final build cost 70,338 pesos, keeping us comfortably within the 75,000 peso budget. The dynamic PC build costs 141,400 pesos, and while it includes higher-end hardware, it is almost twice the cost of our build, making it impractical for the budget given in this project. The Comp-Link build costs 65,995, making it the least expensive option. However, the lower price comes with compromises in several key components, including the graphics card, memory, and storage. Those compromises noticeably affect performance in demanding creative applications such as Adobe Premiere Pro, Blender, and After Effects. The Silicon Valley build costs 78,335, which exceeds the project's budget. It also uses older generation components, making it less attractive in terms of price to performance and future upgradability. After comparing all four builds, we found that our recommended build provides the best overall value. It offers modern hardware, excellent performance for graphic design, video editing, animation, and 3D rendering while remaining within the budget. To conclude, building a computer isn't about choosing the most expensive parts. It's about selecting components that work together to meet a specific purpose. For digital artists and designers, that means balancing processing power, graphics performance, memory storage, efficiency, and future upgrades. Our team believes this build successfully achieves that balance. It meets the recommended requirements for industry-standard creative software, provides room for future upgrades, promotes better energy efficiency, and delivers excellent performance at 70,338 pesos, making it the best choice among the alternatives. Thank you for listening.